Difference makers can overcome storms by practicing the discipline of faithfulness. Faithfulness to God, folks. What does God's faithfulness have to do with overcoming storms? Here's a better question to ask about faithfulness to God. What is the last thing we all experience in storms? It's called the after effects. Let's be honest. Everyone in storms looks ugly and acts ugly in storms. You're never going to see the pretty picture of anybody in a storm. The greatest mistake you will make with storms in life is deciding anything about your life situation or your relationships with people from the things that you experience in a storm. Everybody's ugly in a storm. Everybody says ugly things in a storm. Guess what? If you don't think you did that, you probably didn't see yourself in the storm. A lot of times we're just self-conscious on survival mode. Most storms carry an everyone for themselves thing. Everyone out for themselves, survive this thing. This level of desperation brings out the ugly in everyone. After the storm, you will often have this everyone for themselves debris. That's what we're dealing with. The debris from everyone for themselves. How do we handle that debris?
Faithfulness to God means we respond mercifully and graciously and forgiving in a God-honoring way. Why? Well, the most important reason is that God is faithful in this way with you when you have your own ugly times before God in storms. Also, there's a good chance that you had some pretty ugly moments with people in the storm with you. So being forgiving, merciful, and gracious might get you some in return, which we all need. Quite frankly, forgiveness, grace, and mercy is the most important healing component that you will ever need to leave any storm unharmed.
When you find yourself damaged by people, and maybe even a belief, this kind of damage from God too, you need to heal those wounds quickly. And there are two things inside of a Christian. This is very unique to Christian, and it's a very powerful activity of the Holy Spirit inside a Christian's heart. That help us survive and get past storms and heal from storms. And these two things are love and forgiveness.